Oh, they're here.
Oh, here's a tunnel
Huge
worm.
hornets and stuff.
Well, this...
But you're level 98, so they probably won't be able to hit you very well. But you're level
Yeah,
98,
oh
so they
god.
probably won't be able to
We'll
hit you.
try. We'll see what happens.
Oh, you know what you do?
Oh,
Just
no.
cast Paralyze on them or something, and they'll hit you.
That's true.
See if you can get a hornet to do a single point of damage on you.
I don't have paralyzed. Let me try, like, cause it just went away. But shouldn't it start attacking me? No. What do I have that I can... Repose? That might do... Oh, wait. Is it? Or was that you casting something?
Yeah, that's sleep. It'll
Yeah, that'll do it.
definitely aggro it.
Once it wakes up. Someday. Battle music.
So yeah,
what's
I
it
mean the
gonna be
goal is to
asleep for?
get hit once.
Yeah, smack me.
Well,
Smack
it's
me,
asleep.
tunnel worm. I know.
So you should have like silence maybe. What can you do to the hornet?
I
Slow?
don't know. Stun. That's not gonna be a thing I have.
Yeah, stun will work.
Yeah, but I don't have it.
Oh.
Yeah, like seriously, what do I what do I have? I was looking at macros and Dia I don't want to do. That's not gonna help. Silence? Oh,
Yeah,
there we go. Why is this worm still asleep?
Because repose is pretty good.
Apparently.
All right, is it gonna hit you?
Probably not. Might take a while. Oh, I missed. I mean, let's just go pick up some stuff. Surely something will hit me eventually.
This is the worst power leveling ever. The worm just woke up. Congratulations.
Wow.
Actually, come back. The worm will start casting on you. That'll actually do at least one damage.
Right.
Yeah, you need to be in range of the worm.
Okay. Oh, I need to be far enough that it'll cast on me, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Actually, if you get in melee range, it might hit you too. Who knows?
Okay. Yeah, that's clearly not making him. Oh, nope, zero. Damn it. I don't know that this is gonna work. Where can we go and find...
Oh, we can go back to...
Yeah, we can go many places.
Level 99 area.
I'm just trying to think of like what's nearby. While I'm waiting to see if they actually hit me for anything.
Now, stone should at least do one, right?
Can I only have one objective at a time?
No, you'd have up to 10. Up to 10 or 20.
Okay.
Oh, no, up to 30. You can have 30 records of evidence.
One enemy. I could probably do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why not?
let me attack one of these things. Let's go with... I want the one that wait, oh, they linked. I get this. Alright. Boom! Oh, 300 eminence.
Nice.
Oh, and a treasure chest.
Oh, and a treasure chest.
It's not gonna have anything good in it. Oh, stone. Did that do damage to me?
Nope.
No. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, this thing is locked. Alright, I'm gonna kill these things. I wanna do this chest.
Oh. I can do the chest.
I wanna do the chest. It's my chest. No, we got more chests.
But, I think there are plenty chests.
That's true. You can do one.
Thanks.
The chest is locked. Attempt to unlock it. Examine the lock. You have a hunch the first digit is even. Okay. How many
I got mine open.
digits is it?
Ooh, a pair of slacks. Finally, pants.
One of the two digits is 5. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Anyway, I found some pants.
The first digit is a 2 or 4. Okay, so the second digit is 5. The first digit is 2 or 4. The second digit, that doesn't help. So I gotta guess at 25 or 45. I'm gonna go with 25. Attempt to unlock it. Enter combination. Hello, guys! surprise Wednesday stream, which is not totally a surprise because I thought it was probably going to happen on Monday because I am off now until next Monday. I have a nice, like 5-day weekend, and it felt like we finished work really early this week, which it wasn't. We finished at 4 in the morning, or like 20 to 4. I was in bed sleeping by 4, but our last couple of months have gone really late, so finishing at 4 felt like early, and I feel good. I've been like just watching YouTube and stuff all day, and I kind of was feeling like maybe I should just keep doing that. Oh, where's my... No, where's my chat bar? Oh, it's here. There we go. I was like, why does OBS look so weird? Anyways. Whew. I'm gonna do some some questing on my alt. I'm trying to get her through the 4.0 or 4 plus. After 4.0 stuff, I believe I'm in 4.3. I'm coming up on the Tsukiyomi fight, so I'm gonna have to do that soon if anybody wants to join. But yeah, let's get to it. Conscripts and contingencies. Lauren Hean seems keen to take stock of the situation. Whew. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is by any measure a cruel twist, not least for Gotsetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu to into the Garlean's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept is the unconscionable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted. And that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminus is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the imperial withdrawal, while we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force. It is entirely possible the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make sure we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience in Imperial facilities, and should matters take the turn for the worst, I would hope to be of at least some use. I want to turn up my game volume for you guys. Did that make any difference? I don't think it did. Well, it's louder for me here. This will make a difference, though. Did that make a difference? Wait. That did not make a difference. Hold on one second. That makes a difference, but I think that mostly just sounds like crap. I guess we'll go with this. And leave it at it. Well, oh. Did I miss anything? Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, yeah, no, we didn't miss anything. We will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibune, on the other hand, would require only a single run and leave us far less vulnerable in the water, assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Haley? You can count on me. I suppose not. You can count on me. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. So just a shame Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I'm certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. You're gonna ruin things, Hien. Let the ladies do the work. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands. Oh, Yugiri. Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat with them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphino, I shall be about our task. Alright, they're off to do a thing. We're off to do a thing. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short and Rasho may take some convincing. Alright, where are we going? We're going to Onokoro. Oh my god, did I break that? No, I didn't. Okay. Not that. Who's on? Oh, Clay's okay. Onokoro. Let's do it up. Where are we going? This way? Let's fly there. Whee! Much faster than climbing the stairs. Hello, Rasho. What was this dude's name? Tansway? Oh, it's so dark I can't see Rasho's head. Now there's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats such as we? If you've come to offer Doman chains in place of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. And what fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Oh, Hien. Mayhaps you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We've sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat with you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all of this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Oh, Alice. Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace. Deny us our due, and we'll take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we're not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Alice. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk, and there is more to be said. According to records recovered from the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army, and as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been in need of new recruits? You seem well informed of our affairs, Lord Hien. The losses we suffered at the Garleans' hands are no secret, but since we drove them out of Doma, the Ruby Sea has come alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels to tax, and so few pirates to tax them. We could do with some more hands on deck, and doubly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. What say you, Rasho? Oh, he agrees. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she is yet to be declared seaworthy. She is sound enough down below. When you load her up with conscripts, the waterline rises. Those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favor of swimming around the hull to check for weaknesses. That is, if Doman lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this Doman lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in a trice. That's the spirit. The ship is moored at the Quickscape Pier. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named Ihanashi. And I thought I had a knack for parleying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was an unmitigated success. And yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. Well, well, I thought the rumors exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. Alright, where's this goddamn boat? This way? I see it. Why are there 2 markers here? Oh, I have to check. Check spots on the hull. Suspect hull plank. Can I get off my mount? No? There we go. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Okay. Oh, it's Alice. And Ian. Sillies. You guys don't look like you're working very hard. Could I have gone along? Oh, here we go. You see no signs of damage here. Is that it? That's all I gotta do? Alright. Alright, where's the dude? I am the shipwright, apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seemed solid enough. On the port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible crackings or holes in my section of the hull. He's like, oh my god, it's Lord Ian. You're Lord Ian. The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Kami, have mercy. Forgive us for this discourtesy, my lord. Ha! Just quite alright. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But someone... Oh my god. And here I was just thinking I was doing alright with the lack of Yane and feeling tired. But someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How fares Our Lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack on the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you met the boy. Did he tell you his story? He babbles when he's nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he so chooses, I expect you to see they are provided for. I have heard that those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it. I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. If there is a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yansha or out on the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Ihanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. Then the matter is settled. I will make preparations to cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Alright. To the Doman Enclave, that's where we're going, right? Yeah, we're going to the Kind Gan. Whoa, we got a car. Lord Hean is expecting you. May I show you in? I don't know why I read that out every time. Oh no, we got a bit of light leaking here. Oh no, I made it worse. There we go. Hi Arthas. Uh-oh, now I'm being blinded. I guess that's okay. It seems Ugiri and Alphino completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will leave the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and pray the kami these precautions were unnecessary. Oh, if only. The primary agreement. Hean is ready to proceed with the prisoner exchange. While we were putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. He will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come, they await us on the riverbank, not far from the castrum. Now where are we going? To the skipper in the Clittering Basin. Yeah, that's like far. Let's teleport. Haley cosplay today? Blonde and green? I guess. I guess I'm Haley today. I didn't even really think about that. Oops. Alright, let's go this way. How's it going, Winter? How's your day? What have you been up to? Where are we going? Wait, this is Castrum Fluminous, right? But this is also Castrum Fluminous. Is this all Castrum Fluminous? Where am I going? Is that the boat? Do I get to fly out to the boat, or are we meeting people on the shore? Oh, here we go. Your party is assembled, then? Aye, and ready for what lies ahead, I trust. Lest there be any confusion, though, the tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That, and whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intention, we will bring our people home. Ugiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover their escape and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the Castrum's loading dock. She will see you safely home. Why did Rasho come all the way out here? Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. Uh-oh. God damn it, Asahi. I wonder what's in the crates, guys. It might be crystal. Yes, it is Moon Lady time. Do you want to join me, Winter, when I unlock this? Shadowbringers?
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
You're on a different game? No worries.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Mm-hmm. Crystals.
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion, welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma! You and your people are mine to govern! Mine to punish!
Oh, let's see you.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
But Lord Xenos is dead. Sickness must be purged.
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Oh man.
What has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
Ooh, pretty. It's so big. Look, they're trying to teach us the mechanics of the fight, guys. And then he just runs away.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
Ugh. Can you just like punch him in the
Ambassador.
face instead?
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
My lord, you must fall back!
So must you Geary.
You ask me to run?
I got this, guys. A strategic withdrawal will,
Spare my
play
pride,
through
would
this.
you?
Yeah,
I know this foe is beyond me. The field is yours.
I was sparing his pride.
We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Ian feels bad leaving us behind.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
How did she pronounce that? Tsukuyomi? That's not how I pronounce it.
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail.
Oh, Tsukuyomi, you bore me.
Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Blah, blah, blah. Castrum Fluminous, now accessible. Alright. What is this under? Trials? There we go. Join. It's my average wait time, less than 5 minutes. Excellent. Can I like run up the stairs? I can. Hello, Tsukuyomi. What's back here? All these boxes now empty of their crystals. I find it weird that this is the fight that the Stormblood theme music plays during. I guess it's not that weird, but I don't know. Come on! Exit to Yansha. Is this a place we can ever get back to? I don't think we can. It's down here. It's like a door, but like, for what? This door goes nowhere. Come on, people. What are we waiting on? We need one more DPS, 2 tanks, and a healer. Oh, what? Now we just need 1 DPS, 1 tank. It's gonna be soon, guys. And then I get to see if I remember how the normal mode goes. That's always an interesting experience after you've done a lot of the extreme. Because you learn extreme very well, and you only do normal, like, maybe a handful of times, if you do it more than once, even. I went for a lovely Nice long walk today. I wanted to get in my 10,000 steps, but I got in like a bit more than 10,000 steps. What am I at for today? I think I might be at 1,500. Yep, 15,474 steps today. I only slept for 5.5 hours because I worked until almost 4 this morning. I think we finished at like 20 to 4, which was surprisingly early by by our standards lately. It felt really early. I think like lately, I think when like 2 months ago we finished at like 6. I think last month we didn't finish till 8. It was pretty rough. What are we waiting on? We're just waiting on a tank. So typical. Come tank, Tsukuyomi. There we go. Cast and Pluminous. Come on everybody, press your buttons. All of our DPS are sleeping. All 4 of them. Oh, now there's 2 of them. Come on. Wakey wakey. You can do it, I believe. Hey, there we go. What? Crumbs on my shirt. What did I even eat? I didn't eat anything that was crumbly. Castrum Fluminous. Gross. Smoking's gross, guys. Don't do it. Oh, my co-healer is even more of a nooblet than I am. Oh. First time! Oh no, my co-healer is Arya. Spelled very differently than I spell it. What did people say? It's easy enough. Yeah. Who's going? Move between light and dark before you get 5 of the debuff. Yeah, that's the important part. Who is October?
Oh,
okay.
it's going to be
Oh
a
my god, that is not what I wanted.
Whoa!
Did I not get my dots up? I did not. Wow, I'm doing terribly. Alright, what is she doing? Zachary Shobi. Isn't that the fan? Does that happen this early? It is the fan.
Your end is near.
Reprimand, is that it is. Okay, I don't need to aid. Oh, I did too. Damn it! Healing too much, guys. What am I doing? Midnight Haze. I don't remember what that is. Nightfall.
Beg them.
Oh. Oh, dude. No. I tried to stack with him. I should have not. That'll teach me. Try to help people.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
I was like, who's still casting? Just AI. No biggie. Much less ads in this one. Ooh, I have a slight case of very little mana. I want to holy all the things though. You can't even see what's going on. I have no mana. God damn it. Oh, very much no mana. Is this Asahi? Yeah. Just a specter. No biggie. Die, bastard. Oh wait, is the Spectre the Matriarch and Spectre of the Patriarch? Is that supposed to be Yatsuyu's parents? That makes so much more sense. I never really thought about that. Her suffering. She's suffering. Yay, I did it, everybody. I was worried that I was not going to. Oh, I wanted to wait that until the AoE went out. I didn't do that. Easy peasy. Man, no, really. You're fine.
In darkness begins the spider lily.
I did so bad on this my
From
first time.
mortal husk,
No idea what I was saying.
anew. Suffused with night, I shall
Radamancy,
prevail.
or whatever the heck, however you pronounce it. Alright. Where's my... Oh, I don't have that as prominent on Haley. Because I have that on...
Beg for mercy.
Oh. Whew. Oh, I have no mana. Where'd my mana go?
In moonlight's chill shine petals pale.
Oh, the only face changed. Oh, we got fans again.
Beg for mercy.
Oh shoot, they just raised him. Oh, why am I in the
Suffused
front here?
with night, I shall prevail.
Alright, don't get too many shots. Oh, you can kill ads? Alright.
Your end is near.
Oh dear god. Oh, this is that one guy dying over and over again. No biggie.
In sunless gloom, black tendrils train.
Oh shoot, don't die. Oh, almost got myself killed. Almost killed myself. Actually, no, I wouldn't have died there, because it went away.
No,
I just wanted to- okay.
not yet. Not yet. I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh my god. This seems to be going well. I mean, it is. We're gonna win. I think. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. You've never gone through the fight without dying? My god.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh man, I have none. Oh god, that person died again. Sorry. I tried to Benny them. Wow, somebody that already left. So pretty. Oh no, why is her hair all white now? Thank you for the carry. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't want to commend anybody who hasn't left yet, so. I got one commendation. Oh, just die already. Oh man, who's shooting her? Is that Asahi being awful? Making sure she's dead. Can we kill Asahi? Please. What are you doing, dude? Why are you terrible? Ugh. Are you pretending you defeated a primal with those shots? Because you're useless.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down. My, such hostility! These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Nah, I just want to do it for fun.
You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build. Oh, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This Dorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Are you really telling me that there's no reason at all why I can't just like kick your ass and kill you? Like, I feel like he was like, oh, you can't hurt me cause of peace. Oh wait, there can't be any peace anymore. Like, yeah, you want to die. You got a death wish. Haley, please do it. I don't even remember what happens. I know he dies. I'm pretty sure he's
It
dead.
should have been mine.
But I don't remember how.
The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his faith.
Shiatsu, you kill him?
No one alive loves him more than I.
You crazy bastard.
Instead, this harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Ow.
Ah!
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Oh. 2 swords right through him.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface.
Wrecked. Yep.
Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
She's like, Arya. She just wants to kill people who wronged her in the past. And people she cares about. Although I don't know that Yetsuyu cares about anyone. She just cares to kill people who wronged her. Gross.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied. You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
And they're both dead. I really kind of wish Taylor would have killed him. That would have been great. But, which would be against the Warrior of Light. It's nature. Oh, you're still alive? Trying to look up Haley's skirt?
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
But Suyu, we'll miss Suyu. What the? Did my phone just reboot itself? Did it just install the update without asking me? Let's see, you deserved a kinder fate.
Her happiness was never to be. Not in this world.
Why is her face all speckly?
I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
She started so basic and annoying and became your favorite Stormblood character after that patch, yeah. She definitely had an interesting story arc. I find it really interesting how they make us care about people right before they kill them off.
Lord Xenos.
Good God, can't people just die around here? Yeah, that is probably a thing that I said, Clay. I said it was interesting, though. I didn't say that I liked it. Now I'm just being contrary. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I just say words, Clay. I'm just here to say words to you guys. Ari Brain can't remember what words I said last time. They may be completely different. They may have a completely different meaning. It's just, it is what it is. It's what I feel at the time.
I am at your disposal.
Yeah, you will be disposed of.
Asai, you were born of Doma.
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You may die.
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary
What the heck
and
does that
empowered
mean?
to speak with the voice of the Emperor.
Plenipotentiary?
Return to your native land of Doma and announce your intention to sue for peace.
Xenos would be a cooler character if he wasn't so batshit crazy. Also dead.
For peace?
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting viceroy.
I don't think he's cool. He's just batshit crazy.
She lives? That is to say, I
Yeah,
will,
I know.
my lord.
He's an Asian in a Xenos meat suit right now.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an
Nah, he
icon.
wasn't cool then either.
I will instruct you in the necessary steps.
He wasn't cool when he was Xenos either.
Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable. But as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so. The power will seem a gift, but the Icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost.
My ear is ringing for some reason.
I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
What a whiner.
The Icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face.
How is he of comparable strength to us, though? Like, what makes him so strong? Like, so much stronger than everyone else? Because, like, there's a reason we're so strong. That's because we have, like, the blessing of Hydaelyn. But I don't think... I mean, he is going to be part of the Zodiac arc, but I don't think he has the blessing of Zodiac, does he? Maybe.
You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Oh my goodness. Xenos, you're so boring.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
What makes us strong is what makes him strong. Just strong beings with power of the echo.
My master, Lord Xenos. He will come for you.
I mean, I killed him before when he had dragon eyes and was like Shinryu, so like, I'm really not too worried about him. You're watching the Shadowbringers? Was it known
You
that
have prevailed, I see.
No, that was like a huge epic reveal that people are freaking out about. Which is funny because I like watched it, and because it like showed the like Shadowbringers, I was watching the video and it showed like the Shadowbringers like logo, and I was like, oh, it's done. And I actually like stopped I'm not sure why I stopped watching it. And then I went out and read it, and people were like, oh, the hidden lore, or like the lore bomb or something in the trailer. And so then I was like, well, I watched the trailer, let me go read this. And I'm like, I don't remember that at all. And then yeah, it turned out it was because I like stopped the video before that happened for reasons. You're freaked out. I mean, I'm not entirely surprised by it, and people have been speculating that, and I'm pretty sure I've read stuff because people have been speculating that the echo is similar to being like tempered, and that we're basically tempered by Heidelin. Also, people have been pointing out that it's being told to us by Solus, who may be an unreliable narrator. I'm stealing other people's words. I'm not this smart. And like, so he may be saying that, and just because he says that, and just because that's in the trailer, does not mean that's necessarily true. And for them to do such like a lore bomb in the trailer seems unlikely. The Asians have never lied to us before. That is true. But yeah, I think it's pretty likely that they're primals. Like that makes sense. That really fits what we know. I don't know what did we think the distinction between gods and primals was? Like they're pretty similar, right? So yeah, I can believe it's true, but I can also believe that it's either A, not true, or B, that there's much more to that story that we'll find out. They just chose very careful what info to share and when to share it so they can manipulate. Yeah, it's just we don't understand to what purpose they're telling us this in a trailer, because that seems weird. But like there was a bunch of misleading stuff in the Stormblood trailers too, so things that happened, but happened not quite as they wanted us. No, not necessarily. Oh, I thought you were saying Square Enix was choosing very careful what info to share and when to share it so they can manipulate us. But you're saying that's the Asians. I guess it's both. I guess it's true of both, right? Alright. You have prevailed, I see. Wait, is there still audio? Yeah, she's dead.
She is gone?
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Shit happens, Gotsetsu.
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Hien!
Oh, Maxima. A not entirely useless Imperial.
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now. But our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here. But it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
I saw a vision of Asahi's past. Xenos was behind this plot.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
But how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
Asians.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Oh, Alphino.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Yep.
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Asian waiting in the wings.
Or in Xenos.
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
Danger's
I
my
have seen
middle
the
name.
Warrior of Light risk her life on countless occasions. Next to her, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield. But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
This is your moment. I believe in you. Why can't I tell him that he's crazy? I believe in you, Alphino.
Tis not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind. Just try not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Let me catch up on Clay's loring. The story, from what you understand, is Zodiac and Hydaelyn were one being, and through Zodiac's greed or some such, they split. That caused the sundering, the splitting of the worlds to seal away Zodiac. But if they're primals, that means man summoned them, so man caused the sundering. I don't see what grounds anyone would have to expect that. I just know that people were talking about just comparing Echo to tempering, which I do recall having read people discussing that before. It also means the speech Varys gave to the leaders was likely true. Which speech? Again, info we got from an Ascian that turned out to be true. I don't remember what speech you're talking about. I knew Asahi was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the Kami you were here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yatsuyu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye, but she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. 'Tis little wonder Gotsetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sekabun before the battle began in earnest. The vessel yet awaits on the riverbank for those who did not flee in time. The negotiation that happens in the future from the story that I'm currently doing? Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. It would be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. I don't really remember what happened in that. Sort of. Ari brain. Play, please. Maybe. I do need to read more in depth about things, and then it does stick. People point out things that I missed, connections that I didn't make because I forgot about previous things, and makes it more
How
interesting.
often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
Aww. This heartfelt reunion, so boring. Does anyone else think that Hian's bicep looks like a hot cross bun?
Ah, there you are.
Oh yeah, he shaves his head.
Gosetsu, your hair. My friend, what have you done?
It's just hair, guys.
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
Safe travels, Gotsetsu.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Dorma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh, and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before. And with that, I take my leave.
Alright, I know there's a little bit left, but I'm going to take a quick 3-minute break, and then I'll be back and I'll finish up 4.3 and move on to 4.4. I'll be right back, guys. Thrown, maligned, and shamed. Well, well, I see that Shiari has come to visit me. This is no pleasant surprise. My heart is filled with rage, not glee. Oh, this is no pleasant surprise. Yes, since you're here, I'll share with you my brilliance. I have a task for you which will test your resilience. Together we are to undertake the ritual known as Extreme Trust. Extreme Trust? I didn't sign up for this. If the ceremony fails, you are less than a blade covered in rust. Agree to the ritual Extreme Trust? If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't worry about the details. Just keep your eye on the prize and your train of thought on the right trail. Yes. Now that's a response of one my stature likes to hear. With someone as grand as me to guide you, there's surely not to fear. However, let me first provide you with several words of warning. If this fails, it's on your head, and you won't live to see the morning. Yes? This quaking and quavering of yours is not attractive whatsoever. Fear not, for there is a method behind the madness in this endeavor. Surely you remember when others used my resplendent name for despicable acts, and yet people laid the blame at my feet, ignoring all the facts. Sounded like Extreme Trials for a sec. As an aside, one of my journeys of late took me to yet another world. Though far be it from me to mention what calamities may have occurred, she's talking about going to 14. There I discovered something wonderful, a vast sum of advanced erudition. The 5 ministries could work for millennia and still be no competition. The world that we know is far more expansive than we thought. All our treks, travels, and tomes, have our experiences been for naught? Though the distance at first seems uncrossable, when the universe is your oyster, nothing is impossible. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We can cross whole dimensions, not in centuries, but today. Probably? The panicked look in your eyes tells me all I need to know. To look smarter than you are, you decided to go with the flow. To be frank, it mattered little whether or not you understand. If separate worlds are connected, then so is the common man. And what's more, this does not stop at Galka, Mithra, or Hume. All life is intertwined like threads of wool on a loom. When I took the time to consider further, it gave me pause. Could I not utilize this knowledge to further my own cause? For example, what if someone were to threaten my place in history? I could extract their mortal fears and make them writhe in misery. I'm back. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of Final Fantasy 11. Good old Shantoto. Alright, Hien, what say you? Ah, Gotsetsu, fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but there is yet ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us in the Kainkin. I would thank you properly. Lord Hien is expecting you. Yes, yes he is. Please let me in. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live long in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Aww. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you, I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives is a source of grave concern, mayhaps the gravest, yet there is little to be done but wait for Alphino to send word. Until then, I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Gotsetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? You thought Shantoto never actually came to our world canonically? What do you mean by that? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Gotsetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Like, how was she here in the quest if she never came to our world canonically? Oh, I said on the video that played on my break that when I was doing the 11 quest, she was talking about when she came to 14. Maybe? Though Tsuyu could never truly replace his daughter, I had hoped that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the kami had been so minded. Even now I labor to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate. To deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother? Can that truly have been their will? She wasn't here in a quest. That was someone named Shatoto. Oh yeah, that's true. It wasn't quite... But it looks the same. That I cannot tell you, but the will of the kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. Maw. What? We're not done? Under the moonlight. Alice seems ready to bid farewell to Doma. Oh yeah, I guess we have to go back to... Yeah, we can't leave the quest line here. I think it's time we were going, don't you? We've done all we can here, and we have a lot to report. But before we head back to the Rising Stones, let's call in at Rhalgr's Reach. We should be the one to tell Elise about Xenos. After everything we went through together, we owe her that. That's not what I wanted. Let's go to Rhalgr's Reach. Why is that not one of my cheap teleports. Register favored. Wait, what's my free? Oh, it's gold saucer. Yeah. Somebody dancing. Wait, why is there a quest that I can't do? What is this madness? I have to do the fractal continuum. Huh. Okay. Haley, Alice, you're back. No Alpha now? It's good to see you, Lise. As for my headstrong brother, he's off on what will almost certainly turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Garlemald. It's a long story, but we have evidence that Xenos might still be alive. What? But that's... If this is a joke, gods, this had better be a joke. Let me tell you a story with my hands. Look, I know what I saw, right? We all saw it. And here you're saying he's alive and well and living the high life back in Garlemald? I know how ludicrous this sounds. I'm still having difficulty believing it myself. But while I might doubt the world of an Imperial envoy, I'm inclined to trust Haley's. She saw the Crown Prince through the Echo, in a meeting that could only have taken place in the recent past. It was him. It was Xenos. Xenos is alive. Xenos is alive, because that was not him. But Xenos is alive. No, it must have been, I don't know, some kind of really convincing imposter? Yes, that is true. Xenos is dead. He had a great big hole in his neck. We buried him. Aye, and someone went to the trouble of desecrating the bastard's grave, remember? Those gilded halls! Whatever are you talking about? I knew that was Thancred. Thancred? What brings you to the Reach? Alphino had me lending a hand at the Saltery, keeping an eye on rebuilding work and so on, just until operations were up and running. And now that they are, I thought I might look in on you before wending my weary way back to headquarters. Forgive me if I misheard, but is there some suggestion that the late Crown Prince could have gotten better? If so, might I suggest a quick look inside his coffin as our first order of business? Ugh! As much as I hated the man, it doesn't feel right defiling his grave. But if it will put this rumor to rest, I suppose we have to. And when there are no curious eyes about, if we can manage it. Xenos is buried up at the Bloodhow in the Locks. His grave was set apart from the others and left unmarked so as not to upset the locals. Then it shouldn't be too hard to find. Nago, you're in charge till I get back. Wait, where am I going? That is far from anything. Alright. Ugh, my shoulders feel like really stiff and sore right now, and I'm not sure why. I'm very uncomfortable. Why am I on a Christmas bear? I love that this bear just like runs through the air. I like that they've just like given up on like things needing to make logical sense fly. They're just like, yeah, whatever, it can run through the air. Fenrir, at least they were like, oh, he creates ice underneath his feet that he runs along. Where are we going here? Oh, here we go. This is it. Gods, he better still be in there. Someone scrawled all over the stone a while ago, but I had it scrubbed off and thought no more about it. So no one thought to check if the coffin was still occupied? Well then, we are presented with but one course of action. And we'd best be sure we're not observed in doing it. Shall we begin?
Oh dear. We seem to be missing a corpse.
Uh-oh.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
It is. And we're being observed, of course. Isn't the theory that that's like Xenos's like essence walking around in an elven meat suit while an Ascian walks around in a Xenos meat suit? If there's no corpse, then are we to conclude the rumors are true? Not necessarily. We might still be dealing with a doppelganger of some kind. An agent could have been sent to dispose of his body in a bid to lend credence to the tale of Xenos' resurrection. More and more, however, I find myself siding with Alphino's theory of Ascian possession. Speaking from experience, I can tell you that they have no qualms about taking a living host, let alone a dead one. You're saying an Ascian is walking around in Xenos' body? It seems a distinct possibility. Once I have put this grave back to the way we found it, I shall pay a visit to the people responsible for interring the Crown Prince. Before leaping to any conclusions, I want to know for sure if a body was ever buried here, and how certain we are that Xenos was properly dead. If he wasn't, that was some trick. He as good as cut his own head off. Anyway, Raubon needs to hear about this. If you find anything out, send word to me at Ralger's Reach. I don't know why I'm surprised. Matter settling down in Doma, we would do another crisis. Shall we make for the Rising Stones, then? It's past time we shared these developments with the others. Hey, Victory Leo! How's it going? Welcome back. Oh, yay! I love when they just teleport me here. How convenient. I am pretty good, although I'm a little bit stiff and sore for some reason. While I was waiting for you to arrive, I spoke with Urianger over Link Pearl and gave him a full report. Ishchola is on her way and should be here any... Ah... Alice, Haley, 'tis good to see you safe and well. What news have you from the east? Let me tell you a story with my hands. Disturbing developments indeed. Given all that we know, I too would conclude that an Ascian now inhabits Xenos' body. A doppelganger might fool the Crown Prince's subordinates, but Haley? Nay, Alphino had the right of it. Would that his wisdom extended to the question of his own safety. Capable though he has become, he ventures alone into the enemy's stronghold, and the shadowy web of the Paragons, like as not. When it comes to making rash decisions, I'm hardly in a position to criticize, but at least she knows. I'm worried. I just wish there was something I could do for him besides pray. Do we get the meanwhile elsewhere cutscene now? Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace, here we go. Dun dun dun. We cannot suffer icons to exist. Was I not clear on this point? More than clear. The icon in question was summarily dispatched by the Warrior of Light. The summoner is dead, and the rite beyond repeating. Everything proceeded according to plan. Every party behaving exactly as required. My methods may seem extreme, but there is no cause for concern. I work only to ensure the salvation of the star. Why are Imperials so against primals? I mean, primals are bad, but like, why is that their like primary goal? What are you doing fiddling with that thing? I asked you a question, soldier. No. I mean, I probably do, but I don't recall right now. No. It was the big reveal of stuff. I have a bad memory, I'm sorry. What are you... Have you lost your mind? Ah! I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. There upon the stage I stood, prepared to take my final bow, only to find that the finale was but an intermission. Shall I use this chance to repent for my sins, embrace goodness and mediocrity? Nay, I think not. While the one I yearn to face yet lives, the hunt must go on. Oh yeah, I guess that's pretty obvious, as Xenos. But how did he end up in this silly Elzen's body? I don't know. Was that revealed in like the Solus speech, Clay? Emissary of the Dawn. Ponder. With thoughts of Alphinaud's plight weighing heavy in her mind, Alice might welcome some company. No. With this, the one big long Solus yammering on about the history of the Empire, didn't he do that? When Solus like appeared the first time? It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alphinaud. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Yeah, probably. Why'd you say no initially? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with the tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with the new Primal especially. Are we in 4.4 now? I thought that we did the fight with Alphinaud at the very end of 4.3. I thought it was the tail end of or I suppose it might still be the tail end of this one, but I feel like there's not that many patches left. I'll put on the kettle then. That table looks free if you'd like to take a seat. Which table are we sitting at? This one? My destination. Park your butt. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Sit at the table? Guys, are we ready? Are we ready for this? Yes. I will sit my butt down. Let me see. It's 8:36. Let's see how long these cutscenes are. I feel like I've always been disappointed with that message, with the exception of the very first time they gave us. I feel like nothing has ever been as long or as epic as the very first time. Interesting. So this Tsukiyomi, or Tsukiyomi? How was it pronounced? Tsukiyomi, I think. Was summoned in much the same manner as Susano via the medium of sacred relic. We talked at length about the Garleans. Yeah, Clay, I'm Ari brain. I know, it's terrible. It's a terrible affliction. That's right. They believe their gods, or kami, reside in physical objects. Given the danger that they represent, it may behoove us to begin to catalog such relics, but if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert in etherology. Greetings. Could it be that I'm in time for tea? It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse gravekeepers. They all told much the same story. Once Lise and her officers had confirmed Xenos dead, his corpse was interned under strict supervision. There seems little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scrawl was removed as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis like the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not in fact risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed impostor, or an Ascian has taken up residence within it. Ascians. Let's go with Ascians. If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are waiting for Alphino and Garlemald? Their presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. It's cool. He'll never get there. Well, never is a strong word, but he won't get there anytime soon. Meanwhile, on the Imperial Hypersonic Assault Craft, I don't know that Roman numeral. You're logging in and going to visit Ultros? Yay! I'm in much cutscenes though, so I probably won't be so available for visiting. Oh my god, my shoulders. Master Alphino, are we making good speed towards our destination? Oh, we are making good speed toward our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just I can see naught from my cabin and was curious to know the land over which we flew. I bet we're over the burn. Ah, I'm afraid our military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Authard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but malms upon malms of lifeless earth. And now we know why it's lifeless. I have read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, blood dry of every last drop of ether. Aye, it is believed that a succession of icon summonings was responsible. Nope. When Emperor Solus first came to Authard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons as a threat to our very star's existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Well, there's one reason why the Garleans are so against primals. Report. We're under attack, sir. Magitech armor. No visible designation. Magitech? But who? Ah! All cannons, return fire. Damage report. The main reactor's been hit. Helm unresponsive. We're going down, sir. Damn it! They knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. Uh-oh. We learned pretty quickly that it's not dead, right? Glad to have you back, Master Alphino. We've landed in one piece, more or less. Apparently the Garleans never heard of circuit breakers. But the air filtration system is damaged and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather the survivors and get out while we still can. Aye, aye. Duty calls. Commence battle for Emissary of the Dawn. Yeah, I remember being like, what's this? When we first got here. Alright, these are my buttons. Oh, I don't have this stuff macroed on on Haley. That sucks. Well, I guess we're gonna be click casting. What do we have? Rune 3, Physic, and Tri-Shackle. Deals unaspect damage with a potency of 30 to target and all enemies. Let's see, AoE. Okay. Where are we going? No, I can't go that way. Can't click on any of these guys. So, destroy the airship wreckage. But we can't get to the airship wreckage. Like, that's the edge. This is one of those things that I'm like missing clicking on something. Role playing. Experiencing what it is to be someone else. Oh, this is the other edge of it. This is why I know. It usually works out, but sometimes it just doesn't. And this is one of those cases where they don't design the game to be played in this manner. Yes, which is why I won't ever switch to doing this on Ari. Anything broken? Honestly. Oh, there we go. Just needed to tab. I thought I tried clicking on that though. Use physics to heal the wounded soldier. Alright. Revive. Wait, he's dead? I don't have a revive. Oh, I probably just have to click on him. There we go. Shush you, Clay. Shush you. My thanks. I don't think I would have made it. Let me figure this out myself. Yes, you very likely saved his life. The question is, who would try to take its remains, however? Put the last few out of their misery. The princess not allowed. The prince? They've not come to parley, I fear. Ready your weapons. Oh. Let's, oops. Why am I healing? Oh, there's a button. Maybe we can try shackle? Get rid of these hostile strangers. Good grief. I was getting wrecked here. This is a bit of a dot, doesn't it? No, it's fine. I like that they give you very few buttons when you roleplay. Why'd you put your summon away? You tired out there, Alpina? Uh-oh. Aren't these... Oh, no. Definitely more hostiles. I'm confused. Why is the Empire attacking the Empire? This is Xenos' doing, isn't it? Confound it! Not here, not like this. Oh yeah! Okay, now we get... I was like, when do these other guys come into play? Thanks, guys. What? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You're calm in a crisis, Master Alphino. Let us finish this then. Is that a gun blade that he wields? Oh yeah, I guess all the Garlands kind of do that. I targeted something. Alright, let's take out these hostile strangers. And then we can take out the hostile sky armor. I just looked up here and I was like, I want to size. Yeah, that doesn't work. Alphino cannot cast a size. That seems friendly. It was. Wait, there's two. Oh, they're both there. Oh, guys, you make a good tank. More. Is this guy called like a friendly stranger? Bah, child's trick. Wait, can I limit break? Oh, I can. Can I hit all of these? Maybe? Nice. Duty complete. Oh, Alphino is of question mark level. So sad. Who the heck are you guys? I know who they are, but we're not supposed to know yet. My thanks, your intervention proved most timely. Well, well, I did not think to meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a scion. You know of me, sir? Yeah, may have once supposed. I have some small history with your order. Yeah, you do. But I would speak of the presence. Know you your assailants, and the severity of your predicament? The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard, and I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you yet have us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking, and as for our purpose, let this be your answer. Asians, killing Asians. An Asian mask! The face of our prey. We must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer. Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Come. Wait, he's a Shadow Hunter and we're going into Shadow Bringers. Are we bringing Asians? Dun dun dun. Masks. Yes, they're like, hey, notice this mask. Notice this one in particular. I didn't get it at the time. I had to read about it. But that was Gaius's mask. And that's Gaius. Ugh, this is intolerable. As much as I wish it were otherwise, there's nothing we can do for Alphanode now but pray for success. Well, that's not entirely true. While your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east, I can make my way there from Alamico and find out what is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alisea, but the provinces are hostile territory, and stealth is important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. You should leave this to Thancred. I'll go with him now. Leave it to Thancred. He's gonna say the same thing to me. Not you too. I understand your frustration, Alizé, but Haley has the right of it. We must defer to Thancred's expertise in this matter. Fine, just promise me you'll be careful. We did it. We finished another quest. Wait, that took like 20 minutes. That's so disappointing. Less than 20 minutes. And that included a fight. Man, I'm so disappointed. But it seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all. but I will stay behind as I have been bid. We all have our talents. Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and a soft soles. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldernard vessel to bear me thither, but I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area, Haley. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alphino to share. Ponder. You have learned the emote Ponder. Now, sisterly act. Alice is impatiently fussing with her link pearl. Oh, Haley, if you've come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Yshol is still investigating primals in the Far East, Thancred's still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Alphino is still out there somewhere. Why is her mouth open? She's like... There's been no word since his first scheduled report. Nor does he respond to calls, and all the while, I'm just meant to sit around here waiting? It's driving me mad. Begging your pardons, I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. Thank the gods for that. We have a visitor. I don't remember what this message is about. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of Ascian interference, and they humbly request the presence of the signs of the Seventh Dawn. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alamegan resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos' remains, they too suspect Ascian involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your Order's counsel would be most welcome. Of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone else afield, I'd say this one falls to us, by which I mean, I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. Was that supposed to rhyme? Of course I will. I'd rather not. Of course I will. There you have it. We accept the invitation. Thank you. The time and date of the meeting will be shared in due course, but I can confirm that the council will take place in Alamigo, by your leave. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer, but standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Thancred, what's going on, man? Alright, just be careful on the road back, you hear? Did I hear right, Ryle? Is Thancred coming back? Aye, that he is. Says he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in Garlean territory, though, he couldn't risk sharing the particulars in case the Imperials were listening in, so he said he'd head back as quick as he could, and to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Alamegan quarter. Good thing we're going there. Understood. Haley and I will go. We're bound for Alamigo anyways, and there's sure to be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. Good thing I can teleport, because we are a long way from there. Oh my goodness, I'm sleepy. Alright, let's go to the Alamegan quarter. To the quest marker. I have a question for you guys listening, because I keep meaning to ask. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do for the expansion, and I have, like, the whole, like the Friday booked off, and then the whole week after that booked off. So I'm going to be playing a lot, much like for anyone who's around during the Stormblood release, and I think I did the same during Heavensward too. Basically, my plan is that I stream during my regular work hours, which is 9 to 5. Since I'm not working, I feel like I should put that time into streaming at least. Obviously, I'll start earlier on actual release day. I usually take a break then from 5 until 7 and then do my regular evening stream. My question for you guys, though, for Stormblood, I made a point to make my evening stream, which was my regular stream times, spoiler free. So I did I spent time doing PvP and leveling new jobs. I just avoided doing any MSQ or any of the duties and any like quests. But I don't know how many people like actually care about that. I feel like a couple people did, but I'm curious as to if anyone has an opinion. If like you'd appreciate, because I feel like because I take time off work, I can move faster through the MSQ than people who can't. Whoa, what is this? I would like to not restart. Okay, go away. Apparently Windows wants to restart. Yeah, so because I have the time off work, I can get further in the MSQ than people who can only play outside of work hours. So I like to make it. I know that I prefer not watching people's streams when I'm stuck at work, when new content's out, and fall behind, and I usually don't watch streams for a little bit. So I like to make it so my stream is still watchable, but I'm just curious as to if anybody else has an opinion on that. If you guys care if there's spoilers, because I also know a lot of people just don't care because they skip through the story anyways. So they don't care if they see story. I'm just not sure. I kind of like doing other stuff in the evening, but sometimes it just feels like there's not that much stuff to do, and I want to just like plow forward in the story. So I don't know. I've been contemplating it, and I'm not really sure what I want to do. But if anybody has any opinions on that, I'd appreciate it. Alright, Thancred, what do you say? You two are a sight for sore eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will you? Traipsing through the Imperial territory is thirsty work. How dare you tell me what to do, Thancred? Or Alice.
God, I needed that.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite. Without further ado, then.
Whoops, no, I don't want to skip a cutscene.
After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well. The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance.
Poor Dalmasca.
But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope, then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad, many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamigan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire. That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Doma has summoned a primal. and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Yes. An Ascian wears his skin. But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they be holding him there in secret?
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination.
Yeah, that doesn't sound any better, thank
As
God.
you know, scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphino?
Spoke with, no. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling you might say that.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
I'll go too.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
Alright. Loath though I am to neglect making preparations for the council, we must act swiftly before Alphino's trail goes cold. I propose we first pay Hian a visit. He's sure to want to hear about these developments, and he may well be able to advise us on how best to reach the burn. A sound plan, and Y'shtola is in Doma, is she not? I dare say she'd join you in the search if you asked her nicely. While you see to all that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the council to me. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Doma then. We have much and more to share with Y'shtola. Where in Doma are we going? Doman Enclave? Alright. Should I make the Doman Enclave one of my free points? Or my cheat points? I come here often enough. Wait, why is Gridania set as a point? That's my return, isn't it? Oops. I can't fly. Y'shtola, what are you doing over here? That is curious indeed. Other matters may demand my attention at the present. I shall bear in mind what you've told me. I totally read them in the wrong order. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, my lady. You are most kind. Well, well, 2 faces from the dim and distant past. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who are you speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much of a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of ether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now he brought me one of his recent finds. It was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the de-aspected crystal that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We would be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Makote with peculiar contraption on her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon the ether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So the fact that they are objects of worship is the key? They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief? Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Yotsuyu being the most obvious example, she had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and has served to amplify her desires and give them form. A form nourished through the power of crystal, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukiyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present I know naught that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that which may be perused in my report. Has something happened to Alphino? Yes, that's why we're here. Let me tell you a story with my hands. I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Shola. I shall be glad of your help, truly. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. I feel like we just talked to Hien and spent so much time talking to him this expansion, or in these quests. Alice puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kind Can. Now where are we going? This way? Oh, I'm like literally right next to it. Vroom vroom. Greetings, my friend. Alice has explained all to me. Doing Eureka for Haley, right? Probably not. Regardless to say, you should have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn of all places. Feel the burn. Hien is mulling over the details of Alphino's link protocol. The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in Garlean history. Every child in the Empire is familiar with the tale. In the distant path, it was a verdant land teeming with life, but successive summonings sought bled dry of ether and reduced to a desert. It was upon beholding the devastation that Primals had wrought that Emperor Solus was spurred to embark upon his crusade against their kind. The Burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Know you of any reason why Alphino might have gone there? Aye, mischance. Though it lies on the route to Garlemald, it is no place to make a stop. My guess is they encountered some manner of trouble there. In any event, I am of the same mind as Alice. We have no choice but to take our search to the Burn. Given the considerable distances involved, 'tis best we went by bird. Haley and I have our yoles. Yugiri, will you ready falcons for the others? I shall gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce there is an overlook. Pray join us there once you've seen to your preparations. Is that the entrance to the burn? Where am I going? This way out? Uh-oh. It's above me. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland. There is no civilization to speak of for 100 malms in all direction. Take care you do not lose your way. The burn is now accessible. Let me take a quick 3-minute break, and then I'm going to queue up for this and do the burn. If anybody wants to join me, let me know. Minutes for a total of 300. I also gained 300 experience points. As a special bonus for your valiant efforts, you've been rewarded the following: a strip of meat jerky times 6. I have obtained a key.
Well, here's the thing. They expect you to do this at level, like, 1, so it's not a... Yeah.
Obtain a key item memorandal. You've undertaken the limited time Records of Eminence challenge. Vanquish Amorphs. Oh, it just automatically gave me one? Where do I vanquish Amorphs? Okay, is this what leads to trusts, or did you just want me to unlock that?
Yeah, no, this leads to trusts.
Okay.
Because this is basically, I think, like 3 years ago when they implemented this system, like, they wanted to get they wanted to have, like, repeatable quests, they wanted to avoid people having to farm for gil, and they wanted to avoid people having to yell for parties. So this was kind of like, this was the big band-aid they put on 11, and to be fair, it works. So just follow the instructions, and you know, I think this guy wants you to do what now for?
Oh my goodness, I have a lot.
Yeah, just follow the tutorial.
Whoops.
Should be under objective list. Tutorial should be the first one.
There's so many.
Yeah, just basics.
Okay. Undertake an Field of Valor training regime. That's what FOV is, right?
Yeah. Have I actually? I don't think I've. I don't think
Heal
I've.
without using magic.
That just means, you know,
rest?
kneel.
Yeah, it's like, isn't that
like that's literally
rest?
it. Just enable it, hit rest, and you got it. It's real easy. But like I said, this was designed to teach level 1 people how to do it.
Do I have to wait for a tick, or is it not going to work because I have full health?
I don't know.
think it's not working because I have full health.
You want to go get hit by a bug or something outside?
Yeah, I don't know that it's going to hurt me, though. The stuff out here. It's
Well,
pretty low level.
I think what's the one? Let me look at my objective list for tutorial
oh, wait,
basic.
if I kneel next to it, it will hit me, though, right?
It'll aggro. It might hit you once, yeah.
Or wait, does this stuff actually aggro at this? The stuff
Yeah, well, they're
showing
level
you?
like 5 or 3 or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, why is there Vivian and Judy out here?
Oh, that's the Vaniversary event, I think.
Oh, is this what I'm supposed to vanquish? Nothing's attacking me.
No, I don't think so.
No, I have a vanquish Amorphs. The members of Shining Bless appear to be itchy. What? How hard are these things? What happens if I kill them?
These are the event mobs. I wouldn't worry about it.
I want to do the event. Or do I need to activate? I'm back. I'm losing the top of my head. I guess that means nobody wants to join me. So let me get sound going. And let me queue up for this dungeon. I don't think we can do it in progress. We need to do the whole thing. What's the average queue time? Less than 5 minutes. We have nobody yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. I have an excuse today because I worked until like almost 4 this morning, and I got to bed at like 4, or got to sleep around 4, and then got about 5.5 hours sleep because I woke up at 9:30. Wow, my inventory is shockingly empty. What do we got? Nothing still. It's only been a minute. Oh, look, there's somebody. Oh, they poofed. It's been a little while since I've done a dungeon as part of this story. Ugh, I get like these weird blisters on my baby toe that I get like really, this is probably TMI, but I get like these really massive like calluses on them, and then I get like blisters underneath them, and so like the blisters like can't pop because they're under like these massive calluses, but they still kind of hurt. And they'd all gone away, but now I got another blister again. It's because I went for a nice long walk today. It was a lovely day out. It was really sunny and it wasn't too hot. It was right like 22-ish, I think. This is Celsius. For you Americans, I don't know. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. Couldn't tell you. 70 something. How are we doing on this queue? I should have just left this open. We got nobody. Why does nobody want to join me in the burn? Come on, gives me people. I'm probably just gonna get, oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I probably just was gonna be like, okay, you got nobody, so here's some mentor roulette people. Or, I guess you can get, 50, 60, like no one's queuing for the burn. I think is why like nothing popped up as in queue with me. Alright, cutscene. We fly.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
I'm so glad they at least made it like for dungeons, so like you don't have to press stuff to advance dialogue. It just like happens whether you want it to or not, because it means that people don't have to wait quite so long. People get distracted and don't advance their dialogue. Alright. Seth Rogen. That was actually pretty funny. Alright. How did I end up in the burn with other adventures? Do I just like carry them around in my pocket all the time? Probably didn't need to move out of that because I was going to stun it. I don't have my ACT yet. Actually, my turn in the background. Oh yeah, I should heal this dude. Maybe. For chance. Alright, let me stop holding. Seth Rogen. Why are you standing in shit? What is it? We're not pulling more. Oh, we are pulling more. Wait, no, that person's just flying that way. What is going on here? I don't understand. I swear, if I start casting a spell while thin air is up, it should be free. It shouldn't trigger if it's at the end of my cast. That's just annoying. It means I can't make full use of the 12 seconds that I get. Wasted that. My bad. Bye, mana. Whoa, where'd you come from? I love when I don't have to heal my tank, like, oh. Great. We'll soon to him. How quickly will he get poison again? Alright, first boss time? Into a hole. Yes, it is the first boss time. Oh, it's so much more peaceful down here. Oh, it's after this boss that we discover Allegan shit. Tank? Tank, what are you doing? Alright, mechanics here. We gotta hide behind those pillars if you get a marker. I hate when people don't. Like this guy's. Oh no, he knows. He's gonna break. I think that he didn't. Yeah, he went behind it, but then he got out from behind it too quickly. So he broke it and still took damage. Oh yeah. And we just stand behind this thing. That guy, he like knows what to do, but is failing at it quite miserably. Should wait to see if the red mage is gonna raise him, but oh well. I'll do my healy duty. And scrape up the scrubs. Give him protect too. I don't have strong faith, so he's not just gonna get himself killed again. Wait, how did that one just poof? Somebody hit it? Keeping very confused by that mechanic. Oh my goodness. Almost killed myself there. That would have sucked. Die, die, die. Beautiful. Mendacity, just what I always wanted. Allegan shit. Oh, well, maybe not aggro stuff. Oh, Allegan shit. Is this, are we stopping here? No, we're not going any further? Okay. I feel like this tank did the first pull properly, but then like since then he's just been doing single pulls. Single pack pulls. I don't understand why. We did perfectly fine. Am I standing in that? Easy peasy. Ish. What's the second boss in here? Oh, it's the one with the broken thing. Which means probably nothing. I know what it is. Wow, the tank moved everything out of the poor ninjas. What? That's Jotan, right? Ooh, too much holy. Rip a mana pool. Allegan shit under the burn. What madness is this? When in doubt, Alligans. Ooh, there's a bunch of shit on me. Hey. Oh no, oh wow, I didn't realize he pulled up all that stuff way over there. That sucks. Probably missed most of that with my holy. Oh, no mana. Oopsies. Can I just stand here and do dick all? I'm gonna be sad that I have no mana. Rip my mana pool. Are we at the next boss already? No. Ugh, these single trash packs are just killing me. Killing my mana. Ooh, West in that. Oh, did I stand another one? No, things are being done. Oh man, I totally want to sing the Wrecking Ball song. If there was a Wrecking Ball. I won't subject you guys to that though. I'm too embarrassed to sing on stream. Mostly because I'm actually bad at singing. You guys do not want to listen to that. Now we're at the second boss. Pretty sure I don't need any of that stuff because I went and spent a bunch of gil. I spent like 5-6 mil-ish. A few mil upgrading Haley's gear to the highest. Can this guy stop dancing before mobs and just like attack shit? Why does he do this? I'm not a fan. Ethereochemical flame. Convenient timing for a size to come up right there. Well, poison. Let's not stand on that. And he's gone. Where's the Brokey one? It took me so long to figure out how people like knew, and that I didn't actually figure it out. I asked. I was like, how do people know where to stand before they start have their big thing over their heads? But yeah, it's broken, and you can see that it's broken. I think I can get away with not healing until 5. Let's not stand in their path. You need a heal. Have an insta heal. Oh, that's gonna be an AoE. Let's just heal up. Although I probably could have not, because he's gonna jump away soon, and I could have totally used that time to heal. Oh god. I did a thing. There we go. I should double check Haley's macros. I feel like some of them are outdated. They are not as responsive as they should be. Don't jump. Oh wow, we only need to do one. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright, let me let the tank go first. Where? Tank. What? What's going on? Really? Why did we stop? What is going on here? I was waiting for you. He probably was confused why I waited there when there's nothing. I would like the tank to go first down here though. Thank you. Why are you pulling it away? Come back here. Why are you pulling them away? I feel like this tank is very subtly trying to make me deal less damage. He's like, oh, this healer is doing way too much damage. Let me pull everything away from her so she keeps having to move to cast her holy. Maybe he's a tank who's like, oh my god, this healer is like casting DPS spells and not healing. Clearly that means I should do smaller pulls so I don't need heals. Since I don't trust this healer to heal me rather than DPS. I'm gonna do single target because my mana's kind of low now. Oh, the burn. That is a big corpse of some sort. Those are definitely ribs. You're totally just gonna aggro these two things, and we're gonna fight them here for reasons, and you're going to slowly pull things away. Why? Why do you do that? Here, let me just single target these. There's only 2. It's hardly worth holying. That one's almost dead. Onward to victory. Alright. Oh, thin air is up. Let me be all over using that. Hopefully nothing attacks me. I am not. Stop moving stuff away from me, tank! Grumble, grumble, grumble. Well, I will soon have no mana. Oh, they will soon be dead. That's fine. It's all good. Alright, let me see if I can not fuck up this last boss. I have gotten myself killed on it. I would like to not do that. Creepy. Oh, dragons. Oh, right. I was like, why is everyone already down there? Yeah, because I'm a scrub, but this is my first time. Oh my god. Tank. Pull a thing. Stop emoting. Fog plume. Oh god. Not stand right in the middle. Let's stay away from that. Oh, I did pick a good spot. Nice. Oh, I'm kind of in front. Oh, that's a bad place for me to be. Do not stand there. Deep fog. This is where we run around like crazy people and hopefully we don't get hurt. Right? Right? Oh god. Yeah, my tank's just gonna eat that. This is where he just like rhyme race spams. That's really annoying. Yeah. And dead. Thanks, guys. Rawr. Was that siren singing? I heard siren. Player commendation. I'm gonna commend Seth Rogen just because his name's hilarious. Muchas gracias. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. The burn has ended. No commendations for me. Probably because I left too soon. And because they don't recognize how awesome I was. Even though I probably was no. The guy who wasn't new did way more damage than anyone else. But I did second highest DPS.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, Han.
Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I had begun to despair of finding you again.
I like to conceive of Hian's places.
Do you recognize the crashed ship over yonder?
Yeah. Looks Empyrean.
Mistress Alizé and I briefly inspected it. It is the vessel that bore Master Alphino away.
So where is he?
But there was no sign of him, nor of Maxima and his people.
Well, at least you didn't find their corpses.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle. There may be clues. We should split up and search the area.
Oh, dead bodies. They look frozen. This place so looks like snow, but it's sand. It's weird.
These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard. Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphino is his prisoner?
Alphino's fine.
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphino is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
I suggest we return to Doma to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphino is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Oh, damn it. That's such a good shot.
Where in the world are you, brother? If you die on me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Well, that was a decidedly uneventful journey. I almost found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds are due a good brush down in a treat or two, wouldn't you? Alright guys, I think that's probably a good place to stop for the night, because I'm wanting to wrap up my stream shortly anyways. So I'm thinking about doing an afternoon stream tomorrow, so doing my like Sunday hours, but that is going to depend on what time I wake up tomorrow, because I want to sleep in as long as I can, and I want to go for a walk before I start streaming. Although I suppose it doesn't have to be quite as long as it is today, or it was today, because I am going to the gym tomorrow in the evening, and so as per usual I won't stream in the evening because I don't like streaming after going to the gym because it's too rushed to try to like have a shower and look nice, and I don't want to be all like dirty and gross on stream. So keep an eye out around 1 p.m. tomorrow. Maybe 2, depending on how I get things going. Probably if I don't start stream by 2, I won't be streaming. So keep an eye out between like 1 and 2-ish. And until then, I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys have a good Thursday. If I don't manage to stream tomorrow, have a good Friday too. And I will definitely be streaming Friday evening at 7, maybe in the afternoon too, not sure. Anyways, good night, guys.